2020 has been a heck of a year for everyone. So in today's video, we're going to be giving you 20 tips on how to save money fast. Coming right up. Everybody, if you're new to this channel, I'm Waseem.
And I'm Shafeen.
And we are WeWanderlustCo.
So there are probably a lot of reasons why you want to save up money. It could be saving up for an emergency fund, paying off that crazy debt, saving up for retirement, or saving up for travel like we are. Whatever your reason is going to be, these 20 tips are really going to help you save and grow your money fast. Tip
number 1 is to set up automatic bill pay to avoid any late fees. We've all gone through this, missed our credit card payments. Credit card late fees can be as much as $35, so that's something that we need to save up on. Most banks nowadays have some sort of online banking where you can track your transactions and make online payments, so that is a good way to set up automatic bill pay and avoid any late fees.
Tip number 2, ditch the memberships you don't use. Now, this might be a little difficult for some people, but if you really want to get serious about your finances, this is a step you really need to take. And we're talking about things like gym memberships. We're the type of people from personal experience that we bought a gym membership in January and haven't gone to the gym until July. So that's whack. We totally cut that off. There's also a lot of free workouts on YouTube that you could do with your spouse, with your children, with your family at home, and it's all free. So that's great. And then the second thing is the online membership sites. If you use it once in a while, it's really not worth it. Cut that off. Other things like subscription boxes, if you're just gonna be using a couple of things from the subscription box and then tossing it or giving it to friends and family, it's better to just go ahead and cut that membership off as well. And then, an online club or a club that your friend asked you to join and you wholeheartedly join. You really don't need these things. So if you can go ahead and cut off these memberships, you're gonna save a lot of money in the long run.
Tip number 3, ditch cable TV. Cable TV is a thing of the past nowadays. Streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Now, YouTube TV, Sling TV, they have all replaced cable TV because they are cost efficient. Cable TV can cost upwards of $50, whereas these streaming services start from $7.99 onwards up till $40. So that's savings in itself.
Tip number 4, don't buy lunch at work, but instead bring food from home. If we know one thing is that Americans love to eat out a lot. Statistics show that Americans spent around $3,000 eating out last year alone. That's a lot of money to be saved. Yeah. What you can do is the night before, when you do cook your dinner, maybe cook a little extra so you can pack some for your lunch for the next day. Or if you don't like leftovers, you can wake up a little earlier on the same day and then fix yourself a quick lunch for the same day. Because believe me, those taco truck runs, the cafeteria food, the deli sandwiches, they add up real fast. So you want to cut that out.
Tip number 5 is to inflate your tires. Make sure your tires are inflated up to the manufacturer's PSI level. If you guys are driving around with 5 to 10 PSI below what your tires should be at, that's around 5% in decreased gas mileage. So you guys should inflate your tires, make sure it's at the proper PSI level. That's gonna save you in gas mileage, which means less trips to the gas station.
Tip number 6, cut your own hair. This isn't really popular, but seemingly during the quarantine, everyone at least learned to cut their own hair or someone else's hair, their spouse's hair, family's hair. And this is great because now you can save up to $30 a month, and for the remainder of the year, that'll be $180 in your savings. We've been doing this. I've been cutting his hair for the last 3 years, and we've saved a lot of money with just doing it at home. There are a whole bunch of clipper sets online. There's a few good ones on Amazon that's only $30, and we'll leave the link down below. It's great, and then the clipper pays off for itself, for the month that you start using it. And so there's a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube that you can look at. So it's not that hard, and as you can see, I did a perfect job.
It's a good job.
Yes, thank you. So, cut your own hair at home. It'll save you lots of money.
The next tip is carpool. If you have a coworker or friend that's going down the same way as you are, ask them if you can carpool. It can save you wear and tear on your vehicle and also save you on gas and toll expenses. Same goes with family members. Plan around a time where you can get dropped off and picked up at the same time. That way you don't have to run your second vehicle around.
Tip number 8, delete all your credit cards from your online accounts. This is a really simple and easy step to do. You know, like when you're trying to buy something and you're at the checkout page and they ask you if you want to save your credit card for future use, don't do it, just decline, just say no. Or if you've already saved it, it's really simple. You could go to that specific online account, go to the settings and delete your credit card. This is going to save you a lot from those impulse buys. Believe me, I was a very impulsive buyer in my past. I'm not anymore, but this little trick has also saved me. If I see something I really like online, I kind of wait 30 days and see if I really need it or I really love it for me to buy it. So I kind of keep it, I might keep it in my cart, but I wait for 30 days and then I go back, and probably by that time I feel like I don't need it, so then I don't buy it. But yes, take out all your credit cards. This will save you from that one-click impulse purchase that you probably don't really need.
The next step is to redo the lighting in and around the house. This means changing out any incandescent and fluorescent light bulbs around the house and replacing them with LED bulbs. LEDs have a longer lifespan and they actually use less energy. So what you want to do is start out by pinpointing where the most light usage happens. So that could be your porch, your security lights. Start off by switching them out with LED bulbs, and then go on inside your bedroom and restrooms and start switching them out. These changes are only good with proper management of the electricity in your house. This means turning off your lights when not in use. Also, same goes with appliances. You turn them off when not in use.
The next tip is for you to cook your own food at home. Cooking at home not only makes you a better cook, but it also enables you to make healthier meal choices and save you money in the long run. When you go to restaurants and all these drive-thrus, you don't know all the ingredients that are in there. They're pumping it with sugar, salts, you don't know how much of, just to make it tastier so you could keep coming back over and over again. That's not a healthy choice. The better choice is for you to get raw ingredients from your local market or food stores, and then cook your own meal at home. We've made this during this quarantine, we've made it a part of our self-care routine to kind of give ourselves more time and kind of cook together at home, which I'm sure a lot of people have. So it's really nice. What we've been doing is we get our Atlantic salmon from Costco. It costs us like $30, and we're able to cook that. It's like a garlic butter salmon recipe. It's really nice. So we're able to have that for 2 days as opposed to getting a $30 dinner at a restaurant for one meal. So that's a lot of savings. If you do have a crock pot, what you can do is prepare your meal and go to work and set it on a timer, come back from work, and you'll have a nice warm dinner waiting for you. So not only will you be saving money by taking these small steps, but also getting healthier in the process. So the next tip is to cut out the meat. Meat can get really expensive really fast. So try incorporating more veggies into your diet and less meat, and you'll see how much of a difference it'll make in your health as well as your savings. So nutritionally, while meat has more protein per ounce versus greens or beans, it is still a lot healthier to eat a vegan diet than to consume meat products. A vegan diet has more fiber, less cholesterol, and more antioxidants. Plus, a can of beans is cheaper than steak. So try out the Beyond Burger if you're slowly going off of meat. It is 100% plant-based and it tastes just like beef, so you can't tell. So we saw a documentary about veganism and we really loved it. We'll leave the link down in the description below. We still consume some seafood here and there, so you might call us pescatarians, but we don't like titles. All we know is we're slowly moving towards more whole, raw foods, so veganism, but we're slowly making our journey towards that.
Next tip is to exercise at home. Exercising at home can be one of your best decisions you can make for your lifestyle. Not only does this routine keep you fit, but it also saves you costs on gym memberships. Try getting an exercise resistance band that can help you perform most resistance activities right in your living room. You can try outdoor walks or also perform yoga meditation without a need for a yoga instructor. There's plenty of YouTube videos on yoga meditation at home, so feel free to check them out.
The next tip is to utilize paper coupons and coupon apps. Coupon clipping is not for cheap people. On the contrary, we think it is a really smart strategy to save more money. Would you rather pay for something knowing that you could have saved $1 or $2 or even more off the same item? That seems like a no-brainer to us. So see if the supermarkets that you shop at have an app. You can install the app, and they usually have reward programs and coupons built in them. Yeah, so the next time you shop at checkout, you can apply your coupons, and there you go. Instant money savings.
The next tip is to get a quote or requote for auto and home insurance. Oftentimes when we get insurance, we set it and forget it. What you can do is get a requote or a new quote from another insurance company. You can try to see if you can get any more discounts on top of the ones that you already have.
And so I'm checking our insurance, and some of the discounts that they have is the good driver. These are the basic ones kind of across the board, across all insurances. This is the good driver, good student discount, you have your military discount, you have your multi-vehicle discount, and there's like so many other ones. There's anti-theft system, anti-lock brakes. So there's a whole bunch of discounts that you can qualify for, and you can either check with your current insurance or get a new quote from a different one to see if you can get more savings.
Yeah.
The next step is to adopt a minimalist lifestyle. Shopping for clothes and keeping up with seasonal trends is pure foolery, and it's not going to help you save money in the long run. Adopting a minimalist lifestyle not only is going to clear up your closet space, but also declutter your mental space and help you in all areas of your life. So one of the things that you could do is get rid of the things that don't really serve a purpose anymore, that you're not really in love with. A really good book to read on this is Marie Kondo's The Magic of Tidying Up, I think. I forgot the name of the book. I'll leave it in the description down below. But it's really good. I've been doing this for maybe a year and a half, 2 years now, is clearing up my closet space. If you guys don't already know, I do have a Depop account where I sell all my used clothes, and you know, it's other people buy it and reuse it. I feel like it's a really great thing to reuse, reduce, recycle. So this will not only help save our planet, but also help you save lots of money. We are all going eco-friendly for a reason. And that is the future, guys. Being more environmentally friendly, being more sustainable, that is the future. Also, if you do have things lying around in your house or even clothing, look at it and see if you can get it, if you can fix it yourself. If you can, then you don't have to spend more money in purchasing a new one.
The next step is to open up a high-yield savings account. You have to let the money work for you. If you have money saved up, you guys can open up a high-yield savings account. The national average is 0.09%, so you don't get much, but we found out that the Capital One 360 savings account has a 1% yield. So, you know, you're gonna have some money sitting around, which is gonna have a higher percentage yield. You don't have to have a minimum balance to start off, so you guys can start off with as little as $1.
Next tip is to buy a water filter. If you're a bottled water drinker, then you are just throwing your money out the window. And for Californians, we have to pay the pesky CRV tax upon checkout. That's even worse. The average person spends around $100 per year on bottled water. The best thing that we can recommend for you is to buy a reusable water bottle, which is eco-friendly and also saves you money in the long run.
The next tip is to rent out unused space. If you have any extra room that you're willing to rent out, put it up on Airbnb. That's a really good way to earn money and a really good side hustle. Make sure you have enough lighting and also use a wide-angle lens to make the room look more spacious. If you'd like to know the wide-angle lens that we recommend, check out the link below. Next tip is to buy everyday use items in bulk. This could be everyday items like laundry detergent, snacks, and toilet paper. Wholesale stores like Costco and Smart & Final and Sam's Club, you guys can do most of your bulk shopping there. If you're not a member of Costco, you can also buy your items bulk on Amazon. We do some of our shopping on Amazon as well. So there's a lot of options to bulk shop and save money in the long run.
The last tip is the 10-second rule. It is a very simple, quick, and effective tip in curbing those impulse buys. So anytime you pick up an item to purchase, just hold it for 10 seconds, hold that thought for 10 seconds, and see if you really need that item or not. Most likely, you won't need it, so you're gonna put that item back. The more you experience these 10-second moments, the better you get at realizing these impulse buys. Saving money has been such an exciting experience for us. We're always learning, coming up with new ways on how to save money and grow our money. So we'll be talking more about that on this channel as well. And we also feel like it's a domino effect. The more money you save, the less you consume, and the better it is for the environment.
If you follow any of the 20 tips that we mentioned, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.